Welcome to the Montage of Mayhem, a series of stories that will take you on a terrifying journey through the darkest corners of the human psyche. Each episode brings you bone-chilling tales of horror and suspense, featuring stories of terror and intrigue that will send shivers down your spine. From haunted houses and cursed objects to supernatural creatures and unspeakable horrors, we explore the mysteries that lurk in the shadows, waiting to pounce on the unsuspecting. Join us as we peel back the veil of reality and explore the depths of fear and madness. Our stories are not for the faint of heart, but for those brave enough to face the unknown. The Montage of Mayhem promises to deliver a spine-tingling experience that will leave you questioning whether the dead truly rest in peace. Get ready to embrace the darkness, because once you enter the world of the Montage of Mayhem, there's no going back. Hidden among the shadows of Buckhead's prosperity lies a forgotten chapter of Atlanta's history. This is the tale of Julian, a local journalist determined to shed light on the untold stories of the city and his encounter with the cursed slave quarters that would forever alter the course of his life. His quest for truth led him to the remnants of the slave quarters, a site of unspeakable suffering and resilience. Armed with his camera and voice recorder, he ventured into the heart of darkness, hoping to capture the essence of the stories that lingered in the air like a thick fog.
As he explored the dilapidated structures, Julian felt an overwhelming sense of sorrow and anger emanating from the very ground he walked on. The air was heavy with the echoes of the past, whispers of pain, and cries for justice that went unanswered. As night fell, and with it came a palpable change in the atmosphere. The boundary between the past and present blurred, and Julian found himself caught in a vortex of spectral energy. The spirits of the enslaved, bound to the site of their torment, reached out to him, their touch cold and filled with despair. In his zeal to document their stories, Julian failed to see the warning signs, the pleas from the spirits to leave before the curse that bound them could claim another victim. Ignoring the warnings, Julian pressed on, his recorder capturing the sounds of a past that refused to be forgotten. But as he delved deeper, the spirits grew restless, their whispers turning to screams, their sorrow to rage. In a tragic turn, Julian became the conduit for their centuries-old fury, his body and soul overwhelmed by the curse of the slave quarters. As he attempted to flee, the darkness consumed him, the weight of the curse dragging him into the abyss. When dawn broke, Julian was nowhere to be found. The only evidence of his presence was his abandoned equipment, the recordings filled with the sounds of anguish and a final, chilling message. The past demands to be remembered, not disturbed. Julian's disappearance became yet another legend of the slave quarters, a cautionary tale of the price of delving too deeply into the sorrows of history. The site was eventually sealed off, but the whispers of the past still echo through the trees, a haunting reminder of the suffering that occurred there. The tragic end of Julian's story serves as a stark reminder that some horrors are too deep to be exorcised, and some curses too powerful to be broken. In our quest for understanding, we must tread carefully, respecting the boundaries set by those who came before us.
So, dear listeners, as you seek out the stories hidden in the shadows of your own cities, remember the tale of Julian and the cursed slave quarters in Buckhead. Remember that the past, while it must be acknowledged, also demands respect, and its darkest chapters should not be disturbed lightly. History holds on tightly to its secrets, and some stories are heavier than others, refusing to fade into the past. Julian's fate is a reminder that the weight of truth can be too much to bear. But what if the power to change a story was in our hands? What if a single choice could break the ties that bind us to our past? Join us next as we follow Jessie, a woman caught between legacy and freedom, and the black cat that will guide her path.